getting. During proceedings, the prosecution requests Ventura be allowed to read the full document. The judge asks how many pages it contains. The defense says 8. When the prosecution notes there's no copy for the witness, the defense says those displayed on a screen, not visible to the public. So right now it looks like they're referencing more text messages or emails, and it looks like it's about 8 pages long that is not going to be in the public view.
This is nuts, man.
We are worldwide for you here on Live Now from Fox. Thanking everyone for joining us. And really, again, we are showcasing the latest that is coming from inside of court. I'm your host, Mike Page. Great to be with you here for day 4. And really, this is probably the most in-demand day, really a couple of days, because the defense said that they were going to cross-examine Cassie through at least the end of the day tomorrow. But we are seeing really the defense trying to play up the role in front of jurors, showing that Cassie was not really forced into these sex acts with sex workers, but that she enjoyed it, that she was a willing participant and was not only engaging in these sex acts with sex workers, but was craving them and also getting ready for the next time that they can do it, talking about showcasing some of the text messages where Diddy is asking, when do you want to have another freak off? And she says, you know, whenever is best possible. And then saying that she wants it to be uncontrollable. So again, these are some major takeaways that the defense right now is showcasing to the jury to try to put that doubt in the juror's mind. Remember, they only need one juror to have that doubt of saying, you know, Sean is what seems to be not a very nice guy. We saw him on video beating and really berating and dragging and kicking sometimes Cassie, and it seems that domestic violence is big for him and has been a big part of his life. But it does seem like Cassie has been involved in this and wanted to be a part of this. I know the prosecution was trying to showcase the other side of it. That might be what a juror could be thinking at this moment. Remember, the defense just needs one juror to say what I was just kind of alluding to. So let's again show you more from outside of the court right now. Again, you are watching here with us. I know. Let's just ask our great viewers in the chat right now, what are you thinking at this moment? Do you think that the defense is doing a good job of cross-examination of Cassie? Let me know inside of the chat there. We'll read some of those messages out in just a little bit, but I want to get your take on, do you feel if the defense right now is bringing it home right here? Let's get some other updates that we're showing you. Defense lawyers made it clear before the trial that they intended to label a lot of Combs' sexual behavior as reflective of a swinger's lifestyle. Now the defense is asking Cassie directly if she thinks freak-offs were related to this lifestyle. In a sexual way, Cassie responded before adding, they're very different. A day earlier, Cassie told prosecutors they went to swingers clubs together several times in Los Angeles and Las Vegas.
Dealing with each other, and she's probably expecting more and more, you know.
Also, what we should tell you, Cassie powers through the explicit narration. At one point, acknowledging Cassie's potential discomfort, the defense told Cassie, if you ever don't want to read the message, I can read it for you. She thanked the lawyer for the offer, but kept going. 3 times, the courtroom fell quiet as Cassie spent several minutes silently reading through paper copies of long text message exchanges between her and Combs. One was 14 pages, another was 25 pages, a third exchange was 8 pages. Cassie wanted to familiarize herself with these threads before being asked questions about them.
Keep your distance, man.
So let's see if we could get a little bit more updates here for you on Live Now from Fox.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
See what we can see here from the court reporters right now inside of the courtroom here, and again, just reading out what they are bringing us, and really all of the updates that they are little tidbits are great because we're able to pass them along to you. And we'll continue to follow it for you every step of the way on Live Now from Fox, awaiting more key updates on this in-demand Diddy trial, day 4. A lot of pauses during the testimony this morning as the defense asked Cassie Ventura to review texts and emails going back at least 15 years, some of them dozens of pages long. The defense confronted Cassie Ventura with a message that she sent to Sean Combs about particularly enjoying the portion of a freak-off where she had sex with a male escort. I like those times, Ventura wrote. I love when we make love after. The last time was so good. Messages like these could support the defense argument that Ventura consented to all of her sexual activities with Combs, including freak-offs and group sex sessions that prosecutors contend she was told to and forced into. The defense might also suggest to the jury that Ventura changed her attitude about the freak-offs when she saw an opportunity for a payday. Yesterday, Ventura testified that Combs paid her $20 million to drop a sexual assault lawsuit she filed back in 2023, years after they broke up. The defense concedes that Combs physically abused Ventura on multiple occasions, but argue that he has not been charged with domestic violence, and a violent relationship is not evidence for the government's sex trafficking charges.
You went outside, you wanted to be down with the crew. The crew, you know what I'm saying, put you down. You had to, go out there and get busy with the crew.
Waiting more key updates here on Live Now from Fox that we're able to pass on to you. We are going to keep you updated as we get more information. Stay right here with us.
Start feeling regrets and things like that.
Let's continue to recap some of the day's biggest takeaways from cross-examination, as everyone really zeroing in on this cross-examination. Jurors ponder the once private communications of Cassie and Combs. At points during the text and email-heavy testimony, jurors leaned forward in their seats to follow along as monitors displayed the often lurid messages in front of the jury box. One woman shook her head from side to side as a particularly explicit message was shown. A man stared intently at the screen, pressing his thumb to his chin. Other jurors appeared curious and quizzical, some looking at Cassie or jotting notes. One man fell into a routine, peering at each message on the screen and then looking up at the defense attorney as she asked Cassie about them. Some jurors appeared bored only when the courtroom fell silent for minutes at a time while Cassie reviewed lengthy text exchanges before answering questions. So let's go back to just earlier today, and then we'll get you caught up as we're getting more info coming in. Cassie was questioned about her feelings towards Combs. The defense began cross-examination by asking about their relationship. Cassie responded yes to a series of questions. You and Sean were in love for 11 years. You loved him and believed that he loved you as well. Yes, Cassie replied. The defense also asked, your love of Combs explained why it hurt so badly when he lied. Cassie replied, yes. When he cheated on you, the defense asked. Yes, Cassie replied to that one as well. The defense began the day by questioning Cassie in a gentle tone of voice. It's notable because so many cross-examinations can begin with efforts to unsettle and agitate a witness. The defense's approach was quite the opposite. The defense introduces their love text. Prosecutors objected to it at first. The first exhibits introduced by the defense are messages exchanged between Combs and Cassie in the early years of their relationship. In one, Combs writes, "I'm truly a lucky man." Cassie writes back, "I'm a very lucky woman. Love you so much." Prosecutors are objecting frequently to exhibits introduced by the defense. The judge is rejecting many of the objections, appearing to be giving the defense some breathing room in the early stages of the examination. "I love you so much, it makes me cry," was another message. The defense is confronting Cassie with loving emails and text messages she and the hip-hop mogul exchanged early on. In one 2008 email, Cassie told Combs she was a lucky woman. "I love you so much," she wrote after Combs thanked her for flying to Atlanta to be with him. In 2009, a message sent when Combs went by the moniker Puffy, the rap star told her, "I love you so much, it makes me cry." Cassie replied, "You hungry, Pop Pop?" She testified that Pop Pop was a nickname she used for Combs, while he sometimes called her baby girl. He said no, to which Cassie told him to let her know if he changed his mind. In April of 2010, Cassie told Combs, "Going to sleep now so it can be tomorrow faster and you can be home. Love you." Combs replied, "Love my baby." Combs appeared relaxed at cross-examination, got underway, and really continued throughout the day. He was sitting back in his chair with his legs crossed, talking with his legal counsel.